So let's do a cold open because that's what podcasts do, right?
Hey,
the silence is deafening.
Is that what they do?
Apparently. Oh God, this is happening. Okay, great. Let's start, I guess. Does anybody want to say anything funny or weird before we start?
Skibbity.riz. Anyway.
Sick. All right. Here we go.
Let's keep the jokes. 1 second, I just need to break Chef real quick.
I don't even know why the people can't see it.
No, you'll be able to see. Oh wait, no.
All right, hold on. I gotta just. Which one did you put that in? Because I don't see it.
I'm putting it in. Gonna put it in game chat. 1 second.
I think I know what it might be.
Please don't do what I think you're about to do.
I remember some of the gifts we shared.
All the memories I have are beautiful in my mind.
Shit. All right. Well, yeah, there's a cold open for you. All right.
Anyway, but moving.
Let's
forward.
play a fucking game. All right.
Oh my God, where's the server? Here it is.
The year is 2187 PCE. In the land of Alaria, there was once a refuge for those displaced by the horrific war between the humans and founding species for dominance over dwindling resources that has now become a place of peace, equality, and safety. Bastion City, known as the largest metropolis in the country, it holds people from many walks of life, hoping to get their chance to live out the well-known saying, Bastion City, the base of your ascent to success. This is made possible by thanks to the stalwart members of the M.H.I.U. and the officers of the BCPD. Jesus Christ. We begin our story in the apartment of one Ted Wilson. Ted, it's time to get up.
Time to get up and do my daily routine. You know what I'm gonna do first?
What are you gonna do first?
I'm gonna get up, brush my big old fangs, and then I'm gonna do 20 minutes of nothing but indoor yoga. And then I'm gonna go out and do a 10-kilometer jog.
Amazing. You're gonna do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats as well?
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. All right. Ted, you have a good breakfast. You do your workout. You get everything ready to go. And just as you step out of your door, your nosy ass neighbor, you don't actually see them. You see their eye through the crack in their door. And as soon as they see you see them, they quickly shut the door.
I swear to God. It better not be goddamn Karen.
Well, what do you do about it?
I'm just going to shout, Karen, if that's you, I swear to God, this time I will tell your husband about what you've been doing on Friday nights.
No. You hear behind the door.
Don't make me call him. I know where he works.
No, you don't. Well, you don't have to do that. Everything's fine. Go to work. Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna just go about doing my normal jog.
You go about your jog to work. If you take a look at the map on Roll20 here, you're coming from notes. I need 2 screens. I know what's happening in the I know.
Because when it's
No, it's cool. It's fine. This is part of it.
all right, is it?
It is. You are coming from Nudra, the borough, kind of on the southern side of town, and you're trying to get to Halcyon, and you know you have to catch that train, otherwise you are definitely late. It's only 3 blocks away, but you swear every time something happens so where you can't catch the train, and then you have to get the bus, and it's just, if we just get to the train, everything will be fine.
Am I looking at the right map?
You should be looking. Now you are.
Okay. Now I see where I am.
Yes. So, for the first roll of the campaign, I'd like you to roll survival to make the train on time.
Okay. Where there I am. I love having to pull up the sheet because this is just easier.
13. Okay. So,
Right.
yeah, you make the train on time. You do, however, have to sit next to this young couple that seems to be fighting at 6 a.m. in the morning. And you don't know what they're talking about because it's like one of those quiet whisper fights, but you know that the guy got caught doing something. You don't know what it is, but she's clearly upset.
Ooh, someone's in trouble.
You take the train, you get to the station in Halcyon, and it's just a 2-block walk to the station. Which then, as we pass by, as the train passes through Rakis and Nomura, kind of goes through both, we are going to bounce over to Cecil Silvana.
Oh boy, what a wonderful morning it is today.
Yes, your wonderful plot of land in the borough of Nomura. You waken to birds chirping in your trees, your garden outside with a light wind, and there's a car in your front yard.
What?
There's a mid-sized sedan in your front yard.
Don't I have a gate?
You do. Well, did. You did have a gate.
Oh boy. He puts on his not his full attire for the day. He leaves his. I'm assuming that he's been given an officer's uniform.
Yes.
Right. So he comes out with his shirt. It's clean, like buttoned down, pressed, long sleeves, and he's approaching. He's not briskly approaching, but he's approaching in a calm manner. Excuse me.
You see a figure in the car kind of jostle things around, and the window rolls down. You see a half-orc face poke out. It's like, yes, sir, how can I help you?
Okay, this is gonna be funny. He responds in Orcish. What the hell are you doing in my lawn, mate?
You just see the man just goes, I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what that is. Are you speaking Orcish? I don't know Orcish. I'm sorry about the car. I got distracted driving. Well, there was a pretty lady on the sidewalk on the other side of the street, and I wasn't looking where I was going, and somebody brake checked me, and now I'm in your yard. I'll pay for the gate, I guess.
He slowly, his face slowly turns from a pleasant one, it's like, to a slightly more serious one. Sir, you could have damaged my plants.
I see that. I do.
And
I see that.
I also happen to be with M.H.I.U.
What is that? Is that like a nonprofit or something?
The police.
Fuck.
Fuck. Okay. Look,
If I give you cash right now, could we just maybe not tell any other officers about this? Because I don't need any points on my license, and I really just don't need this right now. Matter of fact, hey, you're going to work, right? Do you have a car? You say you don't have a car.
I don't need a car.
Okay, I could give you a ride to work. Like, I know where that. If you just tell me which station you report to, I can give you a ride to work, and then you don't have to tell anybody about this. And then I can send you some money to fix. And he just kind of gestures to the general area. This. I think that's a great idea, personally.
I'll be able to fix it. I'm very handy.
Right.
However,
of course.
I think you're going to want to probably, if you want to worry about anything, it's not me that you have to worry about. It's them. Any point. I'm assuming there are people like looking and taking pictures with social media.
Oh, 100%. There are people like holding up their orbs and their slates, is what their smartphones are called, and they are taking pictures.
And he is going to say, and as a member of the M.H.I.U, I will not be I cannot, with any good conscience, accept any form of bribery to not report this.
Roll intimidation.
Oh no, he's not trying to intimidate. He's just being like honest.
Oh, okay, cool. The guy goes, oh, okay, fine. Cecil, your little watch alarm goes off, and you've got about 15 minutes to get to work.
Tell you what, I don't even need the money to help repair this. Maybe this weekend, if you come by later and you can help me actually fix the damage, that will be perfectly fine. But right now, I'm going to be late for work. Here, have a sandwich. And he pulls a sandwich out of his basket, hands it to the orc, and then goes back into his house, grabs his jacket and his badge, more importantly, and he walks to the parkour station, and he just starts leaping over building to building, probably in the view of the are there like any overpasses for the train?
There's like overhead rails for the trains. And Ted's train goes by as you vault over it. And just a fun little thing, you scan your pass at this little 10-foot square with like a vertical zip line. You scan a pass, and there's like an attendant in a booth. You nod to them. You grab onto it, and it essentially just zoom you up to this yellow and black checkered platform that basically has flags going towards all the rooftops that are okay to run on.
Mm-hmm. I have a funny question. Me and Slime? Is that who was previous Baggett?
That would be me, indeed.
So do me and Slime just do Cecil and Ted see each other at any point, like a flash of like us going by?
I would say Ted's train goes near your place. You probably have to go like 2 blocks to even get to the nearest overpass. Mm-hmm. But like I said, Ted, you get a flash of a guy just parkouring over your train like normal. It's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah, this is normal in the city.
Yeah. And as Mr. Silvana parkours over the city, we now slide over to Miss Shakti as she exits her rooftop apartment. Okay, so Miss Shakti, you are exiting your rooftop apartment as you see a man parkour 2 buildings away from you towards the general direction of your job. Anubis and Pyrrhus walk by your side and sit in near the door as you lock it. And you see a beautiful day ahead of you.
What the hell?
Well, this is a common occurrence. You see people parkour off rooftops all the time. You just made sure that yours wasn't one of them.
I wonder if this man comes onto my rooftop.
He does not, and he continues on. Moving on, you climb down the stairs and pass the lovely Miss Thistle as you are on your way out. Hold on. She has a brown bag with her. It's like, you are not leaving without breakfast. I know you didn't eat breakfast today.
So we both know I don't eat breakfast.
Okay, well, this is at least breakfast or lunch, all right? You are going to take this bag, and she hands you the bag, like basically shoves it into your chest. And you are going to take this bag for Anubis and Pyrrhus because they are good boys and girl, and they are going to be hungry later, okay? Anubis kind of straightens up as they hear it and just gives a little huff. Now, the 2 of you, and she kneels down to the both of them, the 2 of you be good, and you get all the bad guys for her. She needs the muscle, you know, she's good with the magics, as she kind of wiggles her fingers. And the dogs just ruff, in
Don't
response.
agree with her.
Anubis side-eyes you and straightens their head back.
Anubis, you do want what's in this bag, right?
You get another side-eye.
Keep it up. Let's see what happens.
Okay, enough fighting, you 3. Let's get you to work.
Yes, that's all.
All right. You have a good day, and be nice, okay? I know introductions can be hard for you, especially with the whole, well, you know.
Thistle, don't upset me. You know I don't want to revert into, you know.
Well, I know, but do you know?
Yes, I know.
Okay, good. So, go off, and I will go back to what I'm doing. As she goes back into the restaurant below. Moving on, Silas, you are clocking in for what is going to be the last time for a little bit to the Office of Death, as it is colloquially known, as you speak with your middle manager about your assignment. It is wonderful for you to join me this morning.
Yes. Good to see you. What is my middle manager's name? I'm sure I would know his name.
You're looking at Gray, Gray. A very ghoulish man. You know that he was a lich once upon a time and got bored of eternity. So now he's living out his undeath, essentially doing community service.
Yes. Nice to see you, Gray. How's your eternal community service been going?
Excruciating.
Well, you know what they say. You can't break an omelet without cracking a few eggs, although you cracked too many eggs, and now you're in eternal community service.
10,352 eggs. And I loved every second of it. That damn paladin. Anyway, your assignment is to the M.H.I.U. We are doing this asinine program with the city police, as we exchange one officer and we get one of theirs. You will serve with the M.H.I.U. until further notice. Please inform us of any fluctuations not already noted about undead and other citizens of such that is unusual. I know venturing through Halcyon is not the best experience.
Yes, it sounds a bit like a dreadful place, but at least in this line of work, hopefully
I
nothing.
blame those street vendors, those thieves that charge you 16 silver for an elven meat pocket. Elves don't even eat meat. It's like this soy-based thing, and then they tell you it's meat. And yes, I can't taste, but I can taste texture.
Gray.
I like the texture of tomatoes, and they don't add the tomatoes when I ask. It is the most infuriating thing and ruins my lunch every week.
Yes, that sounds excruciating, my friend. Anyway, I'm just here to pick up a couple of my things, and I'll be on my way.
Of course. You retrieve your weapon and any other documents that are prevalent to your transfer, and you head off yourself. However, I'd like you to roll a perception check as you go out the door.
Sure. Where is my sheet? There it is. Perception. That is an 8.
You see the district manager, Ryan, wearing his familiar yellow suit, extremely gaudy man as he is. The entire point of your department is to not stand out, and this man makes a very big point of doing so. But you see Ryan conversing with some of the higher-ups, putting on his signature charm as they all get to laughing about something. You assume it's Blood Bowl. You're not really into sports, but they seem to talk about it a lot.
Yes, Blood Bowl sports, very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll
Yep,
just
go
be
ahead.
on my way. I'll just be on my way. I'll grab my coat. I'll grab my trench coat, my briefcase. Make sure everything's secure. I'll get my facial mask and coverings to not expose myself because, being what I am, even though it is a common sight, I don't want to be stared at.
Of course. Now, last but certainly not least, Miss Aura.
Hello.
Hello. You wake up at another pile of blueprints. You awaken to the familiar feeling of excuse me.
Oh no.
Your rabbit bouncing up and down on your chest as you undoubtedly almost sleep in.
Can I help you, Valhalla? What's up?
Awaken! You must go to work!
Okay.
It is your first day of your new assignment!
All right! God!
Do not be late!
Gee. Feisty rabbit. I'm okay.
As you slip on multiple sheets of paper, you remind yourself that you do have to actually pick up more after work today, and more of your white pencils, because your latest update is like, it's so close. Like, you're fixing that bug where it hitches on the 16th gear in the rotation of your gun. It is very, very close to be fine-tuned. And speaking of your gun, we see your marvelous rotating cannon sitting propped up like an umbrella, really, next to the door.
Really gotta fix that piece. Wonder if Dad might have the piece. No. Maybe? No. Yes. No.
You hear the familiar sounds of cooking in the kitchen as your father figure says once again, "If you don't get up, I'm coming in there."
I'm up! Valhalla
If
has
not-
already screamed at me.
if you're not out here in the next 15 minutes, I'm coming in there and I'm dressing you myself. And we both know what happened the last time.
No. Stay.
If you don't want to wear the neon hoop skirt, you will get out here.
Not the neon hoop skirt. You wouldn't do that to me. Not again.
Try me.
Okay, I'm up. Damn
You
it.
get yourself together, you put on your uniform, and you grab your duffel bag. You sling your cannon over your back, and Valhalla takes his familiar position on top of your head. In the
Comfortable up
messiest
there?
bun, in the messiest bun you've probably ever done, but you know he'll straighten things out as he creates his little spot. As he settles in, he goes,
Comfy as always. Your thick skull provides a good base for my glory.
Ha, you're funny.
Yes, I am hubris.
Oh.
as you walk into the kitchen and honestly beelining it towards the door, your father figure, Grub, God, Grog, Jesus, so many G names in my notes, I swear to God. And Grog hands you a parchment paper wrapped breakfast sandwich that smells reminiscent of eggs, bacon, sausage, a cheese, and just a wonderful little quick I love you in the form of food. As he's like, all right, quick check. Bag.
Check.
Rabbit.
Check.
Cannon.
Check.
Insatiable lust for explosives.
Check. Sorry.
Bus pass.
Check.
All right. And finally, a forehead kiss.
Not check.
All right, he grabs you by the back of your head. His
Oh.
thick, meaty, green hand plants one on your forehead,
No.
grabs you by the shoulder, turns you towards the door, and shoves you out.
Ah,
Have a good day.
I'm like 24.
Never too young for, never too old for forehead kisses.
Alright. Let's do this.
Goodbye. Have a good day. I love you. Don't commit crimes now that you're a cop.
Can I commit a little bit of crimes?
And he shuts the door.
Aw, he's no fun.
You pass
You'll
by.
let me do it, right, Valhalla?
Crimes.
Yeah. Let's go.
Legal ones, like giving someone a parking ticket 1 minute after the timer goes out.
That's a crime to you?
Is it not?
No, that's a good deed.
It horribly inconveniences this person.
Yeah, for them, but I don't know how to explain this to you.
You don't
It's a good deed.
understand. You don't understand the depth of my discontent, okay? I'll explain on the way.
And as you're walking down the stairs, and Valhalla is explaining his reasoning for giving someone a ticket 1 minute after the timer goes out, you pass by Mrs. Mathis. She says, "Oh, off to work, dear."
Yep, off to work.
"Wonderful. You have a good day."
I'll try, but you know how my mind works. Sometimes it can be a little loopy.
"Yes, of course. Well, I have to go to bingo in Miss Halcyon's apartment, so I will see you possibly later around the time you get home."
Tell Miss Halcyon I said hi.
I will. You have a good day, love."
You too.
As we all converge through this winding city we call home, the large sandstone-colored walls being viewed from the horizon, we all join together in the M.H.I.U. office of Precinct 23 of the Bastion City Police Department. As you all kind of gather in this room. You all kind of see each other for the first time. And before any of you can really say anything to each other, a large, I would say 6'2" human man with a push broom mustache, a lit cigar in his mouth, and 2 files in his hands busts through the door and says, "All right, here's the deal. My name is Harold Bosco. I am your captain for the M.H.I.U. Now," he kind of sits in his chair and leans back a bit, kind of spreading his legs behind the desk. "Everybody take a seat."
Very well.
All right.
I assume we all take our seats, right?
Yes.
Is this seat taken right here? No. Okay.
No.
I don't
No,
think
by
so.
all means.
Thank you.
All right. So he kind of comes back around the desk, grabs a folded metal chair, and sits in it. Now, I've placed these chairs in a circular pattern to facilitate team synergy. And as he pulls out a note card, he reads, "This is to encourage us to work as a team and to collaborate on future projects." What is this malarkey? Let's go around. No, hold on. He moves some cards. Let's go around and introduce ourselves and say, "Oh Jesus," and say one.
Indigestion, Captain.
Yeah, the heartburn.
Hey, he actually pulls out his basket and he goes and he hands the captain what
Like an antacid.
not just an antacid, just a remedy equivalent of an antacid.
You can just hand him an
Like
antacid.
like a
Basically-
lemon honey drop or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, something crunchy. He goes, "Thanks," and he pops it in his mouth. All right, so yes, let's go around the circle of synergy, and God, this is stupid. And introduce yourself and say one fun fact about yourself. I'll start. My name is Harold Bosco. I'm let me just put this out. He reaches behind him and puts his cigar out in the ashtray. Goes, "I'm Captain Harold Bosco the Third. Kind of a legacy in the BCPD. My father and my father before him and my father before that was a city guard back a little bit after the war. I'm 58. I've been a officer for 22 years. And a fun fact about me: I enjoy dark beer. Kind of a enthusiast about it. All right, you." And he points to you, Nadira. Please introduce your character and give us a fun fact about her.
All right. I am 27 years old. 5'9". Obviously, lavender gray eyes. I'm dark gray and have pink hair, long pink micro braid hair.
Mm-hmm.
These are my dogs. This is Anubis and Papyrus.
What kind of dogs are they?
Oh, they're hellhounds.
Huh?
Don't worry, I promise they won't bite you. They're actually pretty sweet.
And they're clearly well trained.
Yeah. Yes, you don't really see hellhounds around these parts.
I've had they were puppies.
Yes, you see Anubis and Pyrus very kind of set in a pointed position behind her chair.
Well, you two say hello.
Anubis kind of chuffs and sticks out her chest as Pyrus goes.
They seem to be as excited to be here as we are.
Agreed. This is a bit weird.
I love dogs.
Okay, all right. Fun fact about you.
When I get upset or nervous, I start talking in a British accent.
The equivalent to Britain in this campaign
You
is
know what that was.
yeah, it's cool. It's Namibia.
I was gonna say
Start
Tartarus,
talking
but
in the Nebbia accent.
Really? Could that be because of some psychological trauma you experienced as a child?
No, the person that I grew up with is from Namibia.
Ah, it's a familiar face.
Fascinating.
Yes, that's great. You, Catman, you're up.
who, me, Catman?
Yeah.
Well, my name is Ted Wilson. I'm actually come from what some would call the sticks, but I lived on a farm with my family for a while. That, until I eventually come here due to some teenage shenanigans.
And what does Ted look like?
He is a 7 foot tall, black furred, gray maned wildcat, essentially.
Oh,
Ooh, above game, above game. Leonin vibes or Tabaxi vibes?
I am a wildcat, sir. I'm a Leonin.
Yes!
nice.
Let's go!
Yeah. And Ten taps his chin for like once. He goes, I guess one interesting fact about me is the only reason I'm here is to avoid jail time after being involved in some weird underground fight ring.
Oh,
Hmm. I guess they let people in. I guess they let people with criminal records in nowadays. No judging.
It must
No
be some
judging.
kind of reformation program.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a new thing.
Yeah?
All right. Mr. looks at sheet of paper. Silvana.
Ah, pleasure to meet you. Cecil will take off his hat and put it over his chest. Cecil Silvana. Wood Elf. 457. I have Cecil is a well-mannered speaking. He's well-mannered. He's speaks in with a fair bit of politeness, and he has long red hair pulled back into a ponytail. And when I say like red, I mean like kind of brick colored, like red brown. And he's also sporting a beard, probably about you. You would probably confuse him with a human, and in fact, you'll actually see that his ears have some scarration on it, and they're not as long as they probably should be because it looks like they had been docked in some way. There's really old scars there. He has an eye patch over one of his eyes.
All right. One fact about you.
I used to be an archaeologist. And, well, I lost a few parts going on many expeditions and adventures. And he smiles. I'm also quite a fan of, he pulls out a really, really, expensive looking cigar. It's got an R emblazoned on where the logos are. Oh, these are my favorite. Always makes the best cigars. They've been around for such a long time.
You still smoke those?
I was there when they were made.
My father used to smoke. Never mind. Anyway, next, lady with the rabbit on your head.
Oh, me. Sorry, I can be a bit loud. I'm Aradia. I'm 24 years old. I usually drive my motorcycle here, but my dad told me not to today. I have long, flowing, brownish, dark hair, piercings all down my ears, and I look more human than anything with mocha skin. And then I have golden line tattoos lining along my skin, all the way up to about my chin, leading up to my lips. And this is Valhalla. He's technically not a rabbit, but is a rabbit.
Is he a familiar of sorts?
Yes. My fun fact is I built my cannon. That's right here, my gun, my weapon, my beauty. She's not done yet, though. She can go boom, but not boom. You know what I mean? Also, technically, I'm dead.
Wait, really?
No heartbeat.
Interesting.
Guess that makes two of us.
Yeah, y'all. Oh, I forgot to ask. Do y'all need to re-up on your medication soon, or do we have a little more time before that?
Gonna sit and open up this huge pouch that she carries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I might need a re-up in at least 2 weeks.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry,
I
can
sh-
we explain that further?
Yes. These Silas and Aradia are both undead. However, they still choose to live life with the regular citizens of the city due to a chemical and a medication that has been formulated called. You know what? I really should just have my notes generally open if I'm going to explain things because.
That would
Yes,
be
you
a
should
good
That would be
practice.
helpful,
Yes,
now
you should
wouldn't it?
DM.
All right.
Okay.
It's
See, I know
all right.
this. I know this part's going in the edit, and I can't do anything about that.
I'm new to these
People will
programs. You
know.
have no excuse.
Okay. And of course, it's not showing up. Do either of the two of you remember what I called it?
No, because you didn't tell
Check
us.
my notes.
Brother!
I'm just the worst.
DM, come on
I'm-
now.
I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I'll make up a
No,
name.
no. Chef,
Wow.
you're good. You're good.
I
No,
know.
you're okay.
You're okay. We're just giving you a hard time.
Wow.
Yep, this is definitely going to the show. All right, all right.
The name is
DM dropped the ball.
It
the
happens.
name escaped. The name escapes me
happens.
from. It happens.
Okay.
As a fellow DM, it happens a lot.
The name escapes me for what these medications called. I just usually call it the non-zombie juice. Makes it so
Close enough. I'm sure somebody will say what it actually is soon enough.
Are you talking about ambrosia?
No, that's for Celestials.
Oh,
It's the opposite, technically. Necrosia, I guess you could call it.
No, that's pretty clever. Pretty clever.
Yeah, they should get me for marketing. Anyway, fun fact about you.
Mm.
Oh, you already did that. Never mind.
Skeleton Man, lead us home.
Very well. He'll get up. He'll get up from his chair. He'll walk over to the front of the group. You'll actually notice he walks a bit more prim and proper about himself. He's very what's the word? Not astute, but like just generally
Professional.
Professional. Yes, thank
I
you.
would say that.
And seeing as another undead is with us, he'll actually take off because I'll describe him first. You see, like what seems to be like a humanoid-looking character, about 5 feet tall. He's wearing like these red and black clothes. Got like a long trench coat on him. Well, he usually wears it, but he put it on his chair when he got in here, or any coat rack. Pretty nice, prim proper. Has like a black and red like sort of headpiece on. It's like a hood with like something like a black cloth covering his mouth. Wearing like these thick red tinted glasses. Ow, cramping leg. Ow. Just nice, prim, proper looking dude wearing gloves, all that kind of stuff. But he'll actually take off his headgear and stuff, and you'll actually, at first, you would think you see a man, but you actually see a skeleton, like to the bone skeleton. And he politely bows and introduces himself. My name is Silas Grimoire. You can call me Silas or Grim for short. I am a transfer from the what was the name of my bureau? Do we just call it?
I told you. You told me you wrote it down.
It could be in your bio.
I think I just called it the bureau. Yeah,
It's the Bureau. Yeah, it's
Sorry about
formerly known as the Bureau of Life and Death, but most people just call it the Death Department.
I am a transfer from the Death Department, or the Bureau, as we call it. Most some of you might know it as formerly as the Bureau of Life and Death. I'm here to work under the M.H.I.U. And a fun fact about myself. I once spent 3 days with no sleep filing nothing but paperwork.
Well, no wonder you were in the death department.
One question. Are you okay?
Oh yes, I'm quite all right. I don't necessarily require sleep. Sometimes not sleeping means I get more work done. Yes.
Silas. Cecil will raise his hand, kind of like do the short hand raise. I have a question.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Silas.
Do you prefer Silas? Do you have any nicknames? For example, I don't want to. You know what? I'll wait to ask you this later one-on-one, because I don't want to accidentally do. I don't do. I don't know if that would be considered a insult. It's been. I don't want to accidentally start using. What's the word they use these days? Racial slurs?
Yes.
Please be careful about that. HR has a whole thing, and believe me, you don't want to go to one of those classes.
I've never been to one of those classes.
Hence why I am asking beforehand, so I don't accidentally say something rude.
In my line of work, you kind of get used to it. But if it makes you feel better, you may just simply call me Grim. And
No bones about it.
And
you're funny. You're funny. I like you. Anyway,
yeah, it's quite hilarious.
So Melinda should be here pretty soon. You hear a knock on the door. It's like, oh, there she is. Come in. You see walking in a halfling woman. Clearly got some gray streaks in what's very auburn brown hair, green eyes, big round thick glasses, as she is holding a messenger bag on her shoulder. She's got a plaid green sweater vest over a white button-down shirt. She's got a nice red skirt that goes down past her knees, probably like mid shin length, and some very clunky brown shoes with white socks. He's like, "Oh, hello. I am Melinda Haxby. I will be your sergeant for this department."
Hello, Miss
Hey.
Haxby. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yes.
So
Oh.
pretty.
Oh, thank you. I'm quite a bit old for you, child. I'm 115, so clearly
No,
I
I
still.
just find you very pretty. Sorry.
Oh, thank you. My late wife would be very happy to hear that people are still finding me fetching. So, I'll do the whole thing. My name's Melinda. I'm 4'6". I love to run. I have been working with the BCPD for about 15 years now. And, one fun fact about me. Let's see. I have completed 13 marathons.
Impressive.
Yes. Me being very magically inclined, I tend to take my physical health very seriously. The way I cast spells can be very taxing.
It is important to
Understandable.
take care. It is important to take care of yourself in these,
Kitri.
especially in a department like this.
And she closes the door behind her. Well, if we all can get out of the corner, as they say, and you all pick a desk, there's 5 of them, plenty to go around, and we can commence with the tour after you all have settled your things.
1 second. What? Just as a quick thing, I'm writing down names as we go. The captain's name. I got the sergeant. Melinda
Mhm.
Haxby. So Captain
Harold Bosco.
Bosco. Okay. Let's see.
Susan, you actually named him Bosco.
Yep.
Bosco.
What is this, Bob's Burgers?
Haha.
Mm,
If you'll believe it, I didn't think of that when I made this character.
that's hilarious.
Yeah. Life certainly is very funny.
I think you just watched that show too much.
Well, so have you. So the
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Bob's Burgers is
it's a
bombed
great
out
show.
wrong.
Hey Fox,
Oh, it's a
you want to sponsor
throwback
this
show,
podcast?
yeah.
Come on. We'll take your money.
Fox Animation specifically, not
Fox
Fox
Animation specifically. H. John Benjamin, hit me up.
Look, we got pick rule from my kid, so
Yeah, right. You want to put food? You want to pay for some formula? You want Fox?
Anyway,
All right. Let's not get demonetized here. Well, we're not even making money yet. Copyright strike, copyright, whatever. Anyway, Melinda goes, all right. Now that we all have our desks and you can leaf through the welcome packet and rule book for the specific department later, what I'm very excited for is the tour. And she holds up a little pennant flag on a stick labeled M.H.I.U. and she puts on a little accountant's visor. He's like, everyone line up behind me and we will have a tour of our wonderful facility.
I
That's
have
something they don't
one
trust
quick
that.
question. Does she also have like the thick-rimmed glasses?
Mm-hmm. Very thick glasses.
Oh god, she's the worst thing known to mankind, an accountant.
this is the who wants to be the follow your leader of the
Who
line.
would like to be the line leader?
Good
Oh,
God.
I'll
Mr. Silvana has volunteered. Everyone, she raises an arm.
Do it.
Everyone line up behind Mr. Silvana, and we will
God, I
take
didn't know I
our
was
tour.
back at school.
By the gods, what are we doing here?
I'll go in the back.
Can I stand like in front of you? This is a little weird for me.
Sure. I just don't want the dogs to get in the way.
Can I pet one of them?
Sure.
Hey, you are adorable. And
You
very tired.
You scratch Pyrus under the chin, and he just looks at you very like lullingly, eyes half open. You get the sense that this dog actually roll animal handling.
Oh boy.
Wait, DM, you're
Oh,
also misgendering my dogs.
No,
You're also-
Anubis is
How
Anubis
dare
is the
you.
girl. Pyrus is the boy.
oh God.
Opposite.
No.
Fuck.
You're already
I am.
canceling yourself on Twitter as we speak.
How
I'm
could
canceling
you?
myself. Dear God. Before we even
God
really got a
cancels, man.
following.
I
Okay,
have.
roll animal handling.
I know, but like you gotta give me a second. I have never used this before.
Okay,
It's all right.
open your sheet. Just click on the word. You don't have to click on like a checkbox or anything like that.
Sweet.
Should be around the top next to acrobatics.
It is going
It
to be
pops up in like the smallest
Yeah, they-
square.
No, don't click the square. Click the word. There you go.
There you go. Nice.
Success.
24.
Damn.
Damn.
You scratch Pyrus under the chin, and she loses it, like full, like melting into your hand, like tail wagging like a whip.
You found her weak spot.
You found it just immediately sniped her.
Damn. My bad.
You know-
Melinda goes, "All right, everyone, let's go." And she's not going to require. It's clear that she's not going to require you to stay in a line, but like, just having fun.
Yeah.
She takes you through the precinct, and your first stop is R&D.
Oh yeah.
Here we have our research and development department. These are the brightest minds, some of the brightest minds of the BCPD. And let's peek in on them if we can. She opens the door to what you can only describe as an engineer's nightmare. There are desks full of projects that have not been done. There are people at desks with papers writing blueprints. You can imagine, like, Aradia, this is Tuesday. Like, this is like, oh, this is a normal creation space for artificers and stuff. But to everyone else, this looks like horrible chaos.
Yeah.
You see kobolds running back and forth, and you realize quickly that this is a department of just kobolds. One of them, one green kobold in a white lab coat, turns around and goes, "Oh, Melinda! How wonderful of you to stop by." And you turn and see a green kobold with backward pointing horns, with very, like, thicker than Melinda's glasses. Just
Oh my God! Please tell me he's
grabbing the side,
wall-eyed.
adjusting them as he speaks. And they somehow are glassed over so you can't see his eyes, but he can definitely see you.
Oh my God! He's a nerd.
He walks up with his arms behind his back. He goes, "Melinda, yes. Are these your new recruits?" "Yes, these are the new members of the M.H.I.U. Hello all, my name is Jaxby. I am the current head of research and development for this branch of the BCPD. If you need repairs to weapons, if you need additional gear that cannot be made, that cannot be acquired at the gear hall, or whatever it's actually called, I don't care.
Quick question.
If you could, yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
Perfectly
Are
fine.
we allowed to just kind of come in and ask permission to use some of the equipment?
No. This is my workspace. This is my equipment. If you want your own workspace, you get your own. Now, Jaxby, this is very, very rude. You will allow this young lady to work here as she pleases. And I'm sure she has her own workspace somewhere. But
Yes,
if
I
she
do.
needs to use any tools, you will rent them, because that is what we do with coworkers. And she gives him this very pointed stare, and as she goes in, he leans back. He goes, adjusts his glasses. Yes, I surely will, with some conditions. Anywho, does anyone have any questions? I am very busy.
How many accidents have happened in here?
I'm not going to answer that.
Well, okay.
I get a sense it's more than 10.
I get a sense that a lot of these kobolds have lost a bit of screws. Oh no.
As you're all
As if
kind
they ever
of
had to
looking
begin with.
around, right? As you're all kind of looking around, you see 2 kobolds working on a shield of some sort. One of them is welding something, and the other is carefully adding a crystal in the same area that they're welding. You see sparks fly, crystal goes in, and then all of a sudden, poof,
Ooh.
as the 2 kobolds are flung in opposite directions, as the shield then levitates with the crystal embedded within, but the kobolds are like hobbling back to the workstation and then just shake hands and move on.
It's normal?
Well, at least they get results.
Cecil's going to reach into his basket, and he is going to, after they go back into the hallway, he's going to reach into his basket, and he's going to pull out a. I'm going to roll a d6 for this.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll for treats.
Roll for treats.
Roll a d4 too. He's going to say, nobody here has any cheese or nut allergies, do you?
If we did, I would cure it.
Why?
Because weakness is not tolerated in an engineer. You must know that anyone, an artificer, must be as prim, proper, and bright as possible.
Wasn't asking you, I was asking him. Mind your business. Why?
He pulls out a brick of cheese just out of the basket.
You'll put this.
I
in
have
the
so
break
many
room.
questions.
Oh, I
Thank
made
you for
this.
Oh.
And he kind of holds it out arm length.
He'll. Oh no, Cecil is holding like a small log of cheese in his hand. He cuts off a piece and he hands it, offers it to anyone who wishes to try it.
You're just passing out cheese.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take it.
I mean, I'll take a piece. Why not?
Just cutting cheese like an Italian grandpa peels an apple.
Yeah.
Just
You get a nice piece of smoked cheddar.
I could just imagine you're just holding the block of cheese with a fucking pocket knife.
Yeah,
Just,
exactly. He has daggers.
Holds it out on the knife
Yeah.
to you.
Oh, yeah. Have an apple as well.
Fuck.
I feel like we need to make like a wooden block board for him to just set the cheese on.
He reaches in and he actually pulls out the charcuterie board.
No!
Oh my god!
Yes, a full charcuterie board. Really?
Not magical charcuterie. We haven't been very far, but I draw the line at magical charcuterie.
No, it's just a board that he has in the basket.
It's just a blank award.
Great.
Basket. You never told me.
Dude, you don't think he wouldn't bring?
It's fine. It's funny.
You don't
It's
think
good.
that he wouldn't have his own like
Drop
little
all the
basket that he
supplies in
brings
there
to
and then
work?
it comes back out on the board.
God.
Okay. Melinda goes, moving on. As
Actually,
small...
before we leave, I want to take my piece of cheese and just kind of like slap it onto one of the kobolds' faces.
Oh god, roll.
Great.
Roll. Fuck. What is this? Roll dexterity. Just straight dexterity.
Dexterity.
Not save. Regular roll.
Be sure to call out your rolls.
This
19. Oh god.
Nice.
Fucking 19. Okay. Yeah, you just kind of pick one that's closer to the door that's doing some paperwork. You don't even move. You, with your height, you can get a good arc on it. You just kind of, like you're playing disc golf, and just slaps him right in the forehead.
Is it more of a chunk of cheese than a slice?
Yeah, which adds insult to industry as he just goes, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna walk away and act like nothing happened.
No, it's the forehead. I said it was what it is. Oh my
Basically,
god.
it's basically like throwing cheese at a cat.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh god. All right, moving on.
Ugh.
Next up is the cafeteria. As you walk into the cafeteria, it's a very nice looking cafeteria. There's multiple stations, there's a buffet, but you see all of those are empty. As you see one window, people lined up next to that window, and you see inside the window kinda is a kind of amorphous blob that is
What?
writhing and moving within. It's like a big box with one little window, and food is on trays is coming out of that window and going either down a conveyor belt or being directly picked up.
What?
What?
So here we have our cafeteria, plenty of space to sit. We have themed buffets every week or so, and you go to this main window. You ask for whatever you would like, and Timothy back there will make it for you and present it to you post haste.
Is that
Timothy?
the name?
Its name's Timothy?
Oh
Love
yes,
it.
Timothy's such a dear. And she goes up to the window. Another officer's in the front, just like waves to him and says hi, and then
Aw.
oh Timothy, as two eyes, two human eyes peek through the window.
Oh my
Through
god.
what you now realize is a gelatinous cube that has somehow gained sentience that fills
Oh
the
my
space. You see a
God.
commercial kitchen
No.
in there, constantly running food. There's pots on the stove. There's vegetables being cut by different tentacles holding knives. There's an entire kitchen behind this blob, and you see like a menu on the wall. There are so many moving parts. It goes, "Oh, Timothy, do you have any more muffins, dear?" As you see Timothy present a tray of 5 blueberry muffins that look quite good.
Nummy.
Paula, do you want anything while we're just standing here?
Carrots.
Oh, okay.
Quick
Do
question.
you happen to have any carrots?
And you see like 2 peeled carrots up here in front of you.
Quick
Thanks.
question. When the rabbit talks, is that just in her head or can
That's just in her head.
Okay. I'm about to say,
cannot
like,
hear this
what the?
I feel like it would be really aggressive if you guys could hear that.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious if
How
we
it comes
could.
for blood every day.
Just imagine.
Definitely.
Just imagine rabbits just going like, "I crave these souls," and then outside we just hear or
Yeah,
whatever
it's
sound a
rabbit
rabbit
noise.
makes.
Try some squeakings. Yells and squeaks.
I'm just
I was
glad I know before I started talking to a demonic rabbit.
Well,
Yeah.
I will say, and this is like a detail I forgot to mention about my character, so I guess I'll do it here. Seeing the gelatinous cube, because here's the thing: when Grim took off his glasses, he actually does have eyes, like what looks like normal eyes, but they're like a color red. When he sees the gelatinous cube, you actually see like his eyes kind of shift hues a bit. It's like a little bit more yellow, as as you see him kind of like back up a little bit from the slime gelatinous cube in fear a little, just like
Oh no.
Silas, roll a history with disadvantage.
history with he's all good.
I'm loving the actual character interactions so far.
Oh, this is great.
I
Sorry,
kind
I'm
of
over here snacking.
Freaking Cecil's just like our snack guy.
yeah.
Oh, there he is.
That's
There he is. He
Okay.
lives.
Sorry,
That's
my
one of
VPN
his-
kicked on when I didn't want it to.
that's one of Cecil's quirks. He is Team Grandpa. He is Team Grandpa. He's always going to be bringing around random snacks and like stuff that you wouldn't expect to work normally, but it's like, oh hey,
Nice.
All right.
But
So,
anyway,
Huh.
that's
Yeah.
a 5.
Yeah, you don't know why, but you feel like a gelatinous cube had something to do with something in your past. You can't put your finger on it, but it just makes you uneasy.
Just sort of kind of lifts one of his gloves up as he's kind of looking down at it, at his skeletal hand, being like, maybe.
Was this
Not
the reason?
Yeah, not gonna think about it. Just like
Yeah.
redoes his glove, just like, yes, hello, Timothy. Nice to meet you.
Melinda goes, Timothy is here 24/7 for anyone who wants to get a snack or a proper meal. All you have to do is ask, and it will be provided free of charge.
Does he serve alcohol?
Unfortunately, no. We are not allowed to have alcohol in this the precinct.
Fair enough.
Only in evidence.
Uh,
Don't steal alcohol from the evidence locker.
I have a question. Timothy, yes? I was wondering, do you ever have need for fresh produce, or do you get everything delivered through normal means? How would you go about that? Does he like?
No, this is just gurgling. It's just continued gurgling, and you don't know what he's saying.
Does anyone here speak?
You
plasma?
know he's explaining.
Just he basically talks like Aquaman from those solid JJ shorts.
He's going to look at Melinda to see if she has a translation.
She just shrugs her shoulders.
I don't know.
I'm going to have to look into this.
Yes. Moving on. Here you arrive at another office. This is human resources. I shouldn't say human resources. This is employee resources. This is where you handle payroll or any personal questions you might have about health coverage that we do have. We did just start getting dental.
That's good.
But as we don't really pay for hospital visits and the such, for some reason we have to pay for dentists. Bit of a racket, if you ask me.
Yeah, don't tell me about it. I've had plenty of cases with paperwork like that. It's always a mess.
Oh, you must get the worst of it, considering you're mostly bone.
Yeah. Well, I do have to watch what I eat if I do eat. I don't need to eat. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I do it on occasion for courtesy reasons. You understand?
Yes.
I need that gun.
All right. And to our final stop. And to get here, you have to take an elevator. You all pile into the elevator. Ted, you're crouching a little bit. This is a standard size elevator.
Yes, I love the human-sized elevators.
Yeah. You see Melinda press a button that goes to the B3. And
they could do more to make this place a little bit more accommodating. Are you going to be all right, Ted?
I've dealt with worse.
All right. Well, we are going to the Forge, actually.
The Forge?
Cecil immediately starts taking off, like, a few layers. I have a imagination. I imagine it's going to be hot down here.
Yes, it wouldn't help me either way.
Unbuttons the top button, takes off his tie, puts everything in the basket.
Right. Anubis and Pyrus are kind of squished into the corner, Nadira, as they're in the elevator, but they're doing their best to accommodate. As the elevator opens, you all get blasted with a wave of heat as you see the only thing separating what we can assume is a lobby from the Forge proper is like a 3-foot high concrete wall with like a section in the center to walk into, and that's it. Otherwise, there's like half broken folding chairs held together with duct tape, a coffee machine in the corner, and a vending machine that is very, very empty and has not been refilled in a very long time.
Well, I see where the lack of money goes to.
This is
Yeah.
our forge. We use it to make specialized weapons for the officers upon request, and earning, of course. You all will be able to requisition weapons or somewhat magical items from here after a certain point. I believe it is within your first year here with the department. You'll be able to access the forge and talk to Gromith. Let's see if he's in. Oh, Gromith! As you walk through, you see dwarves, humans, Goliaths, all sorts of races, pounding away on anvils and talking about like specific metals and crystals and spells that have to be carved into certain things. You see a pair of gauntlets and a dwarf gently etching runes into the knuckles of it. As you approach the epicenter of the forge, which is a large kiln filled with magma, and you see a hulking giant figure sitting in the pool that collects at the bottom. You hear,
Melinda, how nice to see you.
"Hello, Gromith. How are you doing today?" As you see a fire giant clad in
Oh,
a blacksmith's apron, a beard that's braided with different trinkets in it, hair slicked back into a bun, glowing gold eyes, and charcoal gray skin. Stand up, and as lava drips from his form, you see his clothes are untouched.
Question.
Taller than my dad. Whoa.
New recruits, I suspect.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Isn't this Crocus?
it was.
Or did you
yeah.
change?
It was
Okay, you
Crocus.
changed the name. Yeah, you changed.
Oh.
You changed the name.
I did change
Sorry.
the name, yes.
nothing is canon. Everything is new.
Nothing is canon, everything is new. That's a great quote. We should put it on a shirt.
I'll be here all week. Anyway,
Right.
just sort of looking up, just like, some of the paperwork I went over didn't mention a fire giant in the
Yes,
M.H.I.U.
they tend to keep me under wraps, as you little folk like to say.
You're taller than my dad.
I am a giant, so yeah, that'll happen.
I want to see you next to each other. That'd be kind of
Well,
cool.
how tall is your dad?
Well, he's like a really big orc species.
So, like,
so
6'8", 7 feet.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm 12 feet tall.
Ooh, cool.
Solid. I mean, 11.5 without the shoes, but who's counting?
Not those heels, my guy.
He steps out of the magma, and you do see the heels. It's like a equivalent of a 5-inch heel, but it's just like a thick bottom boot that you know is puncture-proof and somehow steel-toed.
So, how long have you been with M.H.I.U, Gromith?
I am not at liberty to say, for legal reasons,
Legal?
and I can't explain that either.
Hi.
He pulls
Yeah,
out a barrel of what it's got soda written on the side of it. Just sipping out of a PVC pipe.
Fair.
I mean,
Wait, question. How
Yep.
many people here are criminals?
Oh, Melinda kind of rubs the back of her neck. People come in all shapes and forms, dearie, and second chances are a very good thing. That's what this city's about. Second chances, and
That's not what I asked.
okay. So now that we've concluded our tour, we'll go back to the office, and you can be assigned your first case.
actually, I have one question for the big giant man.
Yep, I'm right here.
I'm gonna look to the guy with the basket and be like, "Hey, you still got that block of cheese?"
Oh,
Yes.
Roll
Oh,
to see
wait.
if
I'm gonna
your
look to-
cheese is melted. Roll roll a straight d20. This is the
Shit.
constitution of your cheese.
Oh no, my cheese.
It's half melted.
Oh no.
I'm
Cheese is
gonna
not past
that's
the
fine. I'm gonna hold it up. I'm gonna take the cheese, hold it up to the big giant, and be like, "Would you like some cheese, Gromith?"
Oh.
Why is
Oh
that
my
funny?
god.
Why is that funny? Oh dear God. Okay.
Don't forget the crackers.
Right, it's
Yeah.
gonna be
Just throw it at
gooey.
his forehead like you did the cobalt.
Oh my god.
Don't. I love how my cheese has actually distracted you from the. 1 second. Let me just pull up my notes real
Oh
quick.
yes, Wallace. Oh my God. For those at home, Slime posted a GIF of Wallace loving cheese in the Discord.
Yes.
Cheese, Grummy.
Cheese, Gromit.
Oh.
Oh, wow,
I
I feel like that's
this.
gonna come back to haunt me. Gromith goes, no,
Well,
I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, in that case, he takes the cheese back. He kind of wraps it. I'm going to have to put this into the fridge.
It is a miniature refrigerator in the office.
All right. Oh. Also, by the way, to answer your question, Nadira, I do not have a criminal background, but in a way, I have a skill set that might befit one. But I don't use it for crime. I use it to solve crimes.
Sounds more like
All
a
right,
vigilante
all
to
right.
me.
No vigilantism.
This time.
I was about to say an insight check.
Yeah, is roll an insight. What I do have are a very particular set of skills.
15.
Cecil,
Oh.
roll deception if you feel.
you're
He's
lying.
being honest.
Okay.
Okay. I believe you for now. I guess to answer the question myself. As far as I know, I don't think I have a criminal background. Unfortunately, I don't really remember much of who I was before. Just sort of woke up, well, like this. If it makes you feel any better, next to being an officer, I can also be a lawyer.
Nadira, you notice that Anubis and Pyrus are very comfortable here.
Of course they are. That's good.
Let's say my dogs aren't reacting to anyone, so guess you're fine.
They're actually like curled on top of each other a little bit. Like they're just, oh my God, this is like the most comfortable we've ever been.
I guess the heat down here reminds them of hell.
It's about
That
as
wouldn't
hot.
surprise me.
All right. As we all converge back into the office, you see Captain Bosco. You know what? Yeah, I say it out loud, and I fully just made a Bob's Burgers character. Cool. Captain Bosco. I'm gonna hate that every time I say it.
You have to live with it. It's on record.
Yep, it's canon now. Fuck me. All right. Captain Bosco has a board set up with pictures and papers and everything outlining your first case. It's like, Melinda, thank you very much for the tour. All right, everybody take a seat. We got to go over your first case.
Okay.
Jolly good.
All right.
Oh, I love these. And he, Cecil immediately just picks up the entire his copy of the pamphlet. And he just starts flipping through it.
All right, everybody comfortable? Good. So, what we basically have here is a series of murders. This is case number 85276B. Ugh, God. He puts
Okay,
down his
one
coffee.
second.
B.
Case number. So, case. I'm putting this in officers chat. Case number. Repeat that, Chef.
85276B.
85276B.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So he opens the file. He points to the first pic. We have 3 murders so far. All of these, all women, varying races, all are nurses working at the local hospital. There's a reason here. Where is it? Where is it? The St. Kittia Hospital, probably about 3 streets over.
A C or a K?
Kitia, Kittia.
Kittia Hospital.
Oh, I've been there a couple times. Lovely place. Nice refreshments.
Yeah, great place. Had all my kids there. Anyway, 3 murders. We've got Estrid Coyle, a centaur woman, 28. Most recently just graduated from nursing school and got into a specialty with psychiatric care. Then we have Thanera, a Gith woman, also working in psychiatrics. She's been was a nurse for 10 years, specialized in psych in the last 5. And then we have Alavandrix, a high elf woman who was a nurse practitioner, actually, for the psych ward, kind of the replacement if the regular doctors couldn't come and see patients. Now, all 3 of these women were found with some type of drug in their system. He kind of walks over to a sheet on the board. Different drugs were used with each woman. It seems that all of these drugs are readily available in a hospital, one of those carts or what have you. So nobody can get a clear person who might have checked these out. According to hospital records, each nurse checked these drugs out themselves, probably 2 hours before their time of death. All of these women are also have marks of strangulation on the body. All 3 of them were found wearing straitjackets. Let's see here. Lead suspect is still unknown. We have a couple people to talk to, but we don't really have a lead suspect at the moment. Let's see. Any questions while I'm looking for more information?
It sounds like nasty business. Did anyone happen to? Do we have anyone that happened to see each of the women before the time of death? Like a single person or multiple people that saw them, like taking a certain route to their determined. Actually, better question: were they all murdered in the same place, or were they all murdered in 3 different locations throughout the hospital?
Let's see here. All 3 women were murdered on the same floor of the hospital, but different places. We've got a storage closet, a mop closet, and a vacant patient room.
Places.
All wearing straitjackets, all been drugged.
Okay, one second.
To answer your earlier question, the only person we have, the first person we have to talk to, is a man named Caldwell Wen. He is specifically the janitor or custodian, whatever you want to say, specifically assigned to that floor. He has access to literally every part of that floor. If anyone is going to know anything, it's probably him.
Okay.
On top of that, we have another custodian who only works part-time named Drork Rockbane, a dwarven man that lives in Rakis. And Caldwell lives in Roof. Bit of a commute to work, but
Can we
none of my
have
business.
the locations marked on the map?
Yep. Let's see here. So, let me first the hospital. If we are going, the hospital is located in Halcyon, and it is in this general area. If you can all see that blue circle, I can make it a different color.
I see it.
If you could make the lines thicker, it would probably be.
Okay. Here we go. 1 second.
There we go.
How's that?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
So the hospital is in that area. Like I said, Caldwell lives in Roof.
All the way up here.
Yeah, all the way up there.
Well, that
And
is a bit of
Rourke
a
lives
picture.
in Rakis.
Rakis is closer.
I'm not going to do the voice, so I'm just going to explain further in my normal fucking voice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Any other information that you would like to ask?
Okay. I'm going to let other people ask questions first because I don't want to be. I want others to. I kind of got a idea of what I want to ask, but I want to make sure that
Right.
everybody else asks their questions before I go off on a in character tangent.
Mm-hmm.
So you said they were strangled and drugged?
Yeah. The report says that they were drugged and then strangled in specific order.
Are they sure this isn't a sexual thing?
There have been no signs of sexual assault.
No, I'm not talking about sexual assault. Are you sure this isn't just them enjoying themselves a little too much?
I'm
There
pretty
have-
sure it's not.
There has not been evidence of such. Nothing that crime scene investigators initially saw.
Okay, I just want to mark that down so that way we don't start asking questions about it later.
Right.
That's
Did-
actually
Any of the women know each other or the suspected person?
Let's see what I got written here. The only two women that knew each other were Estrid and Alavandrix. They are part of a book club that meets on Thursdays, we'll say, world equivalent of Thursday. So they didn't know if it was related, but Estrid Coyle 2 years ago had a stalker following her. Did not work at the hospital, was not associated with the hospital at all. Turned out to be a estranged lover who came into town trying to reconnect with her, and she didn't want to. That man's name is Michael Smith. He's already been questioned and he has not seen to be connected to this in any way.
I imagine so.
Still someone
Alright.
to keep in mind.
Well, any of the... I'm assuming all of the information regarding patients is also confidential due to patient confidentiality, correct?
Yes, if we wanted to get any information on the patient, we'd have to be specific and get a warrant.
Perhaps they had a patient that was in common? That may...
What we can be told about patients is that all three of them saw the same string of patients. We cannot get names because of it's a psych ward and patient confidentiality. But they saw in their rounds the same three patients You can apply to get a warrant, and that can get sent to you and get permission for that.
That might be something that we have to get in order, because if we can get those names, it might actually help us narrow down. This might actually help with creating a suspect list, especially if we can get the information of why they were seeing the good doctors for.
Any other questions before I get back into character and we roleplay some more?
Let's see.
Nope.
Let's go around the horn. Jason, do you got anything?
Was there any like reports of like any recent break-ins, like disturbances, someone being in the hospital when they really shouldn't, that came up at all?
I'll get back into character for that, actually. But yeah, there's no report of any break-ins aside from the medication that was already stolen from nurse carts. And again, their codes were used, which leads me to believe that Caldwell got their codes somehow. But he was questioned, and he had no knowledge of codes. He had nothing written down, nothing at work anyway. We are in the process of getting the warrant to search his residence. That should be coming here the next day or so. My main question is, why the straitjackets and why the drugs are necessary?
It's possibly symbolic, being
Sometimes-
it's a psychiatric ward.
I mean, true, but
Could
all
also
of the
just
other
be-
patients aren't in straitjackets. All of the other patients have severe mental health issues, not insanity.
Compliance, maybe? To keep
Could also-
them under control during the whole process?
Very possible.
could also just be a calling card. Also, I've seen plenty of. Yeah. Could also just be like some sort of strange calling card they leave for the victims potentially.
All right. If there's anybody we talk to first, I would say Caldwell, but he's already been heavily interviewed and questioned by the precinct already. I mean,
What
maybe
about
talk to other nurses in the ward, hospital, see if there's any gossip.
Have you spoken to any of the patients?
Like I said, we can't directly question patients because of their confidentiality. Some of these patients don't want their location to be known for safety reasons. I did talk to another custodian about Caldwell. Hold on, let me pull that up. He said Caldwell was a very personable guy. Never really went out with coworkers after work, but was very willing to lend a hand. He'd been lead custodian for about 5 years, and he used to, in his old job, he used to be a scientist.
I have a question.
Yep.
Are there computers at our desks?
Yeah, you have laptops.
Captain, if you give me a moment, Cecil is going to actually, is there like a database that he can access about
Yeah.
like people's backgrounds?
Yeah.
He's actually
There's
going to
background
run
checks.
a background checks on both of the janitors as
Okay.
well as the victims.
Roll an Arcana to see. What you find.
Wouldn't it be an investigation?
Sorry, investigation. Yes.
Well, either way, the bonus is the same. I think the bonus is the same.
I just thought
So-
technology Arcana, but it's investigation's good.
Shabushki.
Call out your rolls.
17.
All right. So with a 17, you look through the database, do a like on the report of the background check that's attached to the case. Caldwell is relatively clean, aside from 3 or 4 unpaid parking tickets. Rourke had some misdemeanors in his youth that have since been served in juvenile detention. Most recently, Drork was released from prison on a felony charge of tax fraud.
Does that sound familiar to me at all?
You don't deal with taxes. You deal with death.
Fair enough.
That's worse.
In the elven community, with the elven community, would I have ever interacted with Alavandrix?
You would know of their family. So you would know. Roll a history.
Okay, got you. Gonna call it out. 8. Wait, would I have advantage because long-lived elven?
Well, that's precisely right. You're a long-lived elf, and you don't remember everything clearly.
Yeah.
With an 8, you would remember that an ancestor of this family. Her full name, as you see in the report, is Alavandrix Diaboli. You know that the Diaboli family only got that name because one ancestor married into a tiefling, had a tiefling husband for a short period of time. He was sent off to war, and he died in battle, and she kept his last name. As she remarried, she became the matriarch of a couple of her second husband's family, and thus her husband kept the name Diaboli.
Well, there's some information here on the. I know some information on the Diabolis, but it's not pertinent to this investigation. Anyhow, let's see here. Seems that York had quite a few misdemeanors in his youth. As the captain has stated, Mr. Caldwell appears to be squeaky clean. Quite fitting for a
Actually,
janitor.
Aradia, what do you know about medical technology?
Let me. Well, I'm not sure. I would have to think about it.
Roll an Arcana.
Nice.
18.
Nice.
Okay.
Juicy.
So, Aradia, you dabbled in medical technology for a little bit when you were trying to make poison rounds for your cannon. Those tended not to work because they ended up exploding in the barrel due to the pressure of the firing mechanism. But you do remember that in your research, drugs work differently on different races. There's actually been a lot of study into creating a general anesthetic. Right now, how things work is that they kind of take the race involved and they get either a spell or a potion or a drug. It's very different across all races. More tough races need spells. Lighter races, quote unquote, could take drugs. More juridic people need poultices and herbs and stuff like that. And you remember the name Wens. That was one that came up a lot. You read a dissertation actually, about a Dr. Wens that was working on a general anesthetic and got pretty far with it.
Kind of just explained all of that information in like a ramble.
Okay. So, if this Wens, Dr. Wens,
Silvana, Google, look up a Dr. Wens related to anesthesia.
1 second.
You find a picture very similar to the picture of Caldwell.
Oh. I think we've hit a bit of a jackpot, everyone. And he like turns the laptop around.
Oh. Well then.
Okay.
Well,
I imagine we have a picture of what Caldwell looks like in our files to compare, right?
Yeah.
Cecil is
Yeah,
just
it's
going
it's
to
on the
have
board.
the two like up side by side,
And
and
for everybody, he looks close. Like you'd say probably cousin close.
ooh, wait, I have an idea. Um, is there a projector in the room?
No.
Shit.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, either he changed his name, or he might have a twin brother of sorts. Either way, this is a good lead.
I looking at his facial features, does it look like he's put on more like is there any difference between the two mugshots? Um
Roll a medicine.
mm.
Could I actually, could I actually roll that as well? See if I notice anything.
Mind if I just assist Silas with that one to give him advantage? By giving him the help action.
All right, so I would say our first direction is that to talk to this Wenz guy, and does it say what lab this other Dr. Wenz worked out of?
Um Cecil is going to continue to probe the laptop for information, like
You
trying to dig
see,
deeper.
you see that it is a lab out of the local college. Um, the university. Uh, it is another university dedicated to Kitia, specifically Grant University. I will type out the name. All right. I suggest we look at the university and we question this Caldwell guy. Clearly, he was not honest in preliminary questioning. And I don't know, talk to the friends and family of the nurses, check nurses at the hospital, you know, do some groundwork, see what we can drum up.
I think a good idea would probably. Let's see. Does it say? Do we have any information on where these individuals like to frequent? As
We've got addresses. That's the closest we got. Like I said, talk to people who know them. Maybe they might know where they hang out.
perhaps, yeah.
I
Then we
would,
can do a little bit of a stakeout.
I would also suggest we also look at the actual crime scenes if we're allowed. Get a
Of course,
better idea of where they were murdered, how and why.
of course. If we get, perhaps we can find something there. I believe that no, under normal circumstances, perhaps the drugs administered to these individuals are only lethal to those species, but are helpful for others. Like,
That,
for
that's all.
example,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
what if, oh, no, I'm just assuming. That's just me assuming things. I can't go making assumptions like that.
All right.
I do
How
believe.
about before we all think too hard, we at least start talking to people and see how far we get. Get some more information.
Yeah, yes, I agree there, Chief. Well, I've just start getting ready at my desk, like kind of getting my things together. As I say in my business, another day, another death. Let's get a move on, people.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Perhaps we can. I understand that this is very hush hush. And perhaps we can try to keep a lower profile when it comes to our investigation. Do we want to split into teams? And regarding that, we have several people here with conditions that would be pertinent to a hospital visit, myself included.
Can't hurt. All right. Let's get some lunch and we'll figure it out.
And
yes.
that is where we will end the session.
Oh, lovely. We get to meet Timothy again.
Yay!
Timothy!
This has been Realms Abound, M.H.I.U, with Slime as Ted Wilson, Catherine DeVries as Nadira Shakti, Raven DeVries as Radia Ora, Archon as Cecil Silvana, Jason as Silas Grimoire, and I, Zach Robinson, as the Realm itself. We've done it. We have posted our first full episode of the campaign, and I am so proud of the progress we've done. I'm so happy that we could get it through. Scheduling is terrible, as I'm sure all of you know with D&D. Thank you for listening. Honestly, it is great to be able to start sharing this story, and I am very excited to see where it goes. Thank you for listening, and you can find us as Realms Abound on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, Reddit, all of those. To enjoy more of Slime's wonderful voice, hop on over to Twitch and find Enigmatic Slime, all one word. You can find more of Jason's content on Blue Sky at jasonsbst.bluesky.social and randos on the internet on YouTube. You can also find us on our Discord server. Use the links on our Instagram and Reddit to join and talk with the cast and even listen to our recording sessions live. Thank you once again, and we'll see you next time. Realms Abound. When the dice roll, reality bends.